Hello everyone, it is time for another edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of, not Grand Prix, a whole lot of championship, picking up no, not a lot of championship, a whole lot of career. Yeah, getting a little bit of a late start of a new go-to race-off. Oh yeah, I'm starting. I hate race-off. But kidding. Start of a new stream, so it's been a week since I played. No motards. I hate motards. I hate flat tracks. Always mini bike. The motards and the mini bikes, when the mini bikes are on dirt, are too hard to control. I don't care who I need to impress. I'm not playing that game. I'm playing the game that I want to play. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Yeah, the road curves, you're right. Yeah. Okay, start race. And this is a great thing to start with because I've had absolutely no practice for a week. So let's start on the more difficult bikes, shall we? Sure. And I don't know what the AI is trained for. The last time I practiced, I did, I played a little bit more conservatively. I didn't try to like sandbag, but I played a little bit more conservative to make sure I didn't fall over, because if I fell over, I was gonna not. In practice, when I'm practicing offline, I just if I fall off, I go ahead and just continue. I don't rewind. I do rewind if I'm in. Oh, and I was gonna check my buttons because I might want to reset my. I don't know what I have on my B button. B is normally my like my flashback reset thing. It's somewhere on my D-pad right now, and that confuses me. Maybe B is something else. I mean, they might have reset the track and flashbang. In this game, they wouldn't do that, I don't think. Oh, I'm jamming so far, though. They always start me off in first place. I want to get the cred by winning this race, but I also don't want the AI to think, oh, they've been sandbagging, we're going to turn up the difficulty. This whole game, in case you haven't watched anything before, either the VODs or any of the other any of the other episodes. And no, I'm not very good. I'm an old man. I'm a silly old man, in fact. This entire series is based on the arcade experience. That's the fun part, and the full of part is because I'm full of it. No, the full of fun, the full of part is because I'm doing a complete playthrough, starting from MotoGP, working my way up, completing at least one season of each, but I would like to win the championship at each level. I've got a good chance of winning the championship here. I think I'm in first place right now, but not by much. So I might have to go through another career year. As the bike improves, it becomes easier. I want to jump ship though, and join a different organization, but I don't think I've got that as a choice or had it as a choice. I want to join the green team or whatever it's called, because green is my favorite color, and you notice all the pads and everything on my racer are green, but I'm playing on a red bike or a yellow bike because that's the bike for the team I have, which is okay. Yellow and green is fine together. Yellow is, I don't know, I have to decide. I like orange as an accent color. I like green. as my favorite color, and then purple as my second favorite color, and then my third favorite color as a base color is probably blue. Oh, did I win? I won! But as far as an accent color, it's probably orange. Orange goes really good with green and really good with purple. I don't like orange and blue together near quite as much, but then yellow is also an acceptable accent color, and to me. And then red is my least favorite color of the rainbow colors. But green is the main thing. Green and then purple, if available. And green and purple don't look too bad together. But I don't think there's any purple. Yay! Yay, I won. Good me. Good on me. Everyone likes me now. I got a good reputation as being a good driver. Race off points earned. Yay, I get another gift, which is what? Something else that I don't want. I looked at all the things that my relationship, my physical fitness is improved. I have no idea what that does. Physical fitness. I get another gift that I don't care about. I looked at all the gift things. Yes, see, championship on the left, just below center. 1 degree. I am 1 degree from 0th place. There's 1 degree of separation between me and 0 place. That means I'm in 1st place. I still don't know what the degree, why they say degree. I guess that's a way of saying nth or like 1. Usually it would be like, well, P1 is for each race, so it's easier than coding it so that it says 1 ST and 2 ST. Maybe it's an international code, the degree sign for place. #1, #1, or hashtag, as some people call it, Octothorpe, as it's supposed to actually be called. You have 1 new message. Yes, I got to make sure I do that before I move on. Looks like Arcade is going all out for the win. Great work. And then I should respond. The positive response. It wasn't an easy win, but somehow I did it. Yes. M. Gills. Who is M. Gills? Anybody I care about? It's in the paddock, right? Is M. Gills in? See, that might be a Moto2 person. Well, that's my teammate. Who cares about him? Gills. Oops, this one. Gills. Kills. What's your color? Your color is blue. Green and blue don't look good together, which is why, as my third favorite color, I prefer for an accent either yellow or orange. But I don't mind orange as a base color either. Yeah. So maybe orange is my 4th favorite, and then yellow is my 1st favorite accent. Orange my 2nd favorite accent color. I don't know. I don't like red. And powder blue and green is not going to look good together. Okay. Well, they like me. But that's okay. There's a way to look at... Is there a way to look at Moto2? No, I don't see a way to look at Moto2 drivers. Negative, good, excellent. Was M. Gill just good? Yeah, nobody's excellent. Some people are not even very good. This person thinks poorly of me. Perhaps I never answered their message, which is not good. But I did get 1 offer to transfer to Moto2, but I'm going to at least finish out the season once in Moto3. Nobody is excellent. Well, that's okay. And transfer rumors. Moto2 is calling this person. Yeah, Green Ducks are out of the competition for Eddie O'Shea. Well, you know what? Pick me instead. Oh, now here you can say Moto3. Wait, why did I not get? No, I got an A by Moto3, and that's all I could get. Okay, well, rider in team. I've got the rider customization down. Trend last 5 races. What did I came in? Oh, I came in second last race. That's right. No, I came in third last race. When was the last time I won a race? Okay. 1, 3, 3, 2, 3. It's my last 5 races. I'm still in first place in overall standings. Oh no, was that the last race? Standings, our standings, overall standings. Okay, but that doesn't tell me. Our standings is the championship standings. Yeah, okay. So I'm 18 points ahead of Joel Kelso and Adrian Fernandez. Those are the people I have to worry about. Bike development. I finally got them to go to handling. Because I wrote down which is handling. But I got double stability. But the stability looks pretty easy. So, but definitely need the handling. Transfer rumors, okay. Now see there, it says A, Moto3. Oh, that's how I can do it. Oh, and then I roll the stick to do that. Okay. So, that's Moto3. I go here, enter Moto2. Moto2 is weak comes to the site very. Okay. This MotoGP is calling somebody. Okay. Secret meeting. For instance, team ducks out of the competition for Felipe. Okay. Well. Oh, I should look at this. No, not that. Left stick, status overview. I am not yet a pro. Does it give me what my overall is here? Probably not. I'm catching up because I haven't played for a little bit. I don't know if any of these teams are Liquid Moly Dynamic. It doesn't tell me what the, it tells me the bike, but I don't know if those bikes are Moto1 or MotoGP or Moto2 or what. I'm assuming these last few are Moto2. I was qualified for a Moto2 bike here, so maybe these are Moto2, and then these top 3 MotoGP. I don't know. None of these are the ones I want to join. Oh yeah, CIP Green Power, but they didn't give me an offer. I want to join them for next season. Okay, let's go back, start the next race. Grand Prix of Canada. Make sure all of the we have Jay Ruda in the standings. Okay, within 1 GP. Make sure these are all right, and they're not, because they're often not right. I want basic weekend and 50% and light penalties. Sorry, weekend. If they're not right, I have an opportunity to X out some of them once I'm in the pit area. what I do with the official practice is I practice for like 10 minutes. And then I go back to the paddock, fast forward time, and go out for the next 10 minutes. So I want to keep each segment to within around 15 minutes, and 10 minutes and 10 minutes with the flying lap time is usually gets it down around 15
from the
minutes.
Circuit, the second Moto3.
And the race is usually 15 minutes, and the go to track. Flying start.
The rider makes her way confidently to the...
See, it's already down to 32, so if I go until 25, that's a little less than 10 minutes. Boy, this bike feels a lot better than those mini bikes. And my flying lap was better than anybody else's, apparently. Because I didn't take it, my out lap. Now, I have been known during these actual practices and races to be a little aggressive. Knock some people over. And I don't know the course, but when I practice, I have been, like, couple times during the week, I will try to practice. I didn't practice this at all last week, I don't think. But a couple times during the week, I try to practice, and I'll do a 25% race at 2 different tracks. And so it keeps track of the last track we did a GP in, so I'm just going to the next track and the next track and the next track and keep winding around all the tracks so that eventually I'll get a little practice in all the tracks. And I'm a little concerned that the AI is going to catch up to me. I see someone threw a chat down. I can't really look at the chat, sorry, while I'm racing. The chat is down at my side, so I'll read it as soon as the marker gets to 10% here. So if you can just hold on. Or marker gets down to 25 here, and I go back to the paddock, I'll look at the chat. Yes, I don't have a second monitor or anything. My chat is at my side on a tablet, and I have it braced up. Sometimes I can get a quick glance out of the side of my eye and see that somebody's chatting, but I have no way of being able to read it. And because this goes out on YouTube, I'm not going to take any chances at TTS. Because YouTube is more sensitive to what is said than what is typed on screen, as far as possibly saying, hey, this is not appropriate content for all ages. It varies. You can get away with saying a bunch of stuff at different times. They change their enforcement around a lot. Probably depending on, you know, what their volume is. It's September as of the time I'm recording this. Kids are going back to school. They're probably a bit more lenient because their viewership is down because summer's over, end of summer. At the end of the year, December, January. But during the height of the viewing season, they're maybe can afford to be a little bit more strict. I have been getting skip in 56 seconds or skip in 57 seconds. Basically, skip in a minute. You can skip this ad break in a minute on YouTube. I'm not complaining about YouTube. I watch usually on my console, so I don't have any option to, you know, do ad block. But I'll just escape right out, go to my history, reload the video I'm watching. If I escape back, reload it, escape back, reload it, escape back, reload it, and eventually I'll get a skip in 5, or the video will just continue where it left off. YouTube will say, all right, already, all right, you're not gonna spend any more time on the platform unless we give you a 5-second ad. So here's a 5-second ad. Jeez, we give up on you. Uh-oh, I just said YouTube can pick up on what things that I'm saying. YouTube will be mad at me. I'm not monetized on YouTube anyway. I have no plans of ever getting monetized on YouTube. I'm only monetized on Twitch because without being monetized on Twitch, you don't have access to this magic box called a transcoder. And what the transcoder does is it allows you to stream in multiple resolutions. So before I got monetized, I had to basically stream at 720 and hope that people on their phones could still watch me at 720 or with, you know, not so great internet service. Because if you're on a phone at the end of the month, unlimited data doesn't mean unlimited speed. Ooh, super fast internet on your phone. Yeah, super fast internet until you use up the 1 megabyte of data they give you super fast, and then they start slowing you down and slowing you down. So by the end of the month, you're on like, you know, 300 baud modem speed. It's unlimited internet. Good luck with it though. So yeah, to be able to cater to those people if they want to watch the stream or even watch the VOD, because the VODs aren't available. So my YouTube content has improved since I got monetized on Twitch, because then I could stream at 1080 and know that people, if they had to, could cut the resolution down to 160 if they needed to. And okay, I will admit 160 on a phone is pretty bad, but you know, 320 is kind of acceptable. 480 on a phone is good enough for most people. I don't stream in 4K. One thing I don't have the option to stream in 4K with the light stream service that I use to put up the scene shifter and that kind of thing. They do have an option at 1080 600 frames or 60 frames per second. But as you might see, if I go by some trees, there's some motion blur, and the reason for the motion blur is because Twitch only allows you to stream in at 6,000 what is it, megapixels per second or something like that. And so they limit your amount of throughput. And if you take 1080 at 60 frames per second, that means the motion blur is even worse because they're not pushing enough data through. And all of my YouTube videos are just exports right from, I'm at 25, so it's not finish this lap. The motion blur is even worse at 60 frames a second. So some things look better. You know, the fairly still items look better, but since I do racing, the motion blur of the racing is just horrible. So it also costs me more money just to do 60 frames because I am paying a service to pull in the Twitch feed and then add all the fancy schmancy scene changes and stuff like that. All the overlays so you can see chat on screen, things like that. Come on, where's this line? Jeez. I want to read that very critical chat. It's probably just like legendary coach saying hi. Oh, I see a couple of chats. Okay, by the same person, I think. I'll be right with you, brother or sister. Up. Oh, how long is this lap? Oh, okay, here's the pit. Do I just drive right into the pit? No, I want to set some kind of time here. I'm still in first place, which is odd to me because I often finish practice poorly. But I can be in first place for the first few laps, and then, return to pit. Okay, what's the chat?
Direction takes us inside
Coaster, how's it going? All good,
points
focus on the
wider to
race.
return.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty rude to stop to read the chat, especially during YouTube, you know, since this goes out on YouTube. So YouTube is primarily watching. They have access to the chat so that they can keep up with who I'm responding to, but you know what I'm saying. But if I stop in the middle of a race just to turn my head and read chat, it can be kind of okay. We're going to scroll this down to about 10 or under 10, and you'll see I've dropped down already to 4th. I might stay in the top 14. How's it going, Coaster? I saw you were streaming yesterday, but you probably ended around 10 o'clock, didn't you? So I didn't raid you. Because I'm always ending myself just a few minutes before 10. Track, go to track. Give myself
There's movement in the pits.
a few more minutes. Boy, see, I can tell it's a long lap. The flying lap's at 2 minutes. Over 2 minutes. Oh, look at me go. Oh, right. I had the robot on. I took that turn really well. Okay, what am I in? 5th place? We'll see if I improve on it. They assume you're going to get faster every lap, but, you know, that isn't necessarily true with me. They get faster every lap. The AI gets faster with every lap. The track is supposed to get faster because it's more worn in. But maybe that's only true if you stay on. Do you think that they have it sophisticated enough that if it's only faster if you stay on the racing line where the rubber is laid down? I'm guessing not. But that would be a good sim. The farther away you are from the racing line, the less improvement you get on the advantage for racing later. Probably they just make all the bikes just a little bit faster as it goes on. Or they don't make it any faster, just the AI gets faster. And they just assume that you're going to be faster because you're practicing, and you get more chances. You get better at it, and you get more chances at it. I don't know. After the practice, assuming I get right into Q2, I will be able to do that before I end the episode, before I take my break on Twitch. I can see you responded, Coaster. You can't have to wait until my timer counts down. Each of these, the reason I put the race, I would love to make the race like longer, like full length. I would also love to be able to add pit stops and tire wear and engine wear and stuff. But unfortunately, I can only do that in the sim mode rather than the arcade mode. And in the sim mode, now I could have wrecked on purpose there, but I'm not going to do that because I'm only going to flashback if I fall off. Am I going to improve from 5th? Probably not with my running around there. I might have had a chance if I didn't go off into the dirt there. Now I'm afraid that one of your chats is going to be, oh no, we were up until midnight. We should have raided. Now that anime is got her monetization, I feel like my job there is done. Whatever little part I had to help out with that. I'm not really doing much better around these corners. If I'm lucky, I'll stay in 5th. All I have to do is be in the top, no, I'm in 6th. I'll have to be in the top 14 in order to qualify, get the bye into Q2. It's rare that I have to race in Q1 and in Q2. If I don't make it to Q2, if I don't get the bye into Q2 here, that means I have to finish in the top 4. And it's rare that I'm gonna finish in the top 4 if I can't make the top 14 here. Now, true, I'm racing against only the people that didn't make it, so I'm racing against 15, race against 15 through, what, 18 or something. But 11. So the weekends don't get much longer, whether I make it in the top 14 or not. But yeah, I'm down to 13. This is going to be close. This might be one of the weekends where I just barely don't make it, and then end up making in the top 4 in Q1, and then have to do Q2 and Q1. I'm at 15. Come on, roll cage, do it. You can do it, madam. Ooh. No, no, no. Up, up. Should have wrecked on purpose there. I have to do what was I gonna say? Yeah. I was gonna say something. Silly old man that I am. I'm thinking about adding silly old man somewhere on my homepage description, because my roommate, I don't know how long ago it was, she left me a little sticky note that said silly old man. I don't know what I said, but since then I put double-faced tape behind the sticky note so it wouldn't fall off, so I've got silly old man on a little piece of equipment in front of me, so I can always glance over and see it. I love that description of me. Incompetent silly old man. Old man try hard. I think first of the year maybe I'll start saying old man try hard. That's the name of the show. Still have the trademark tagline though. Oh, I'm getting another lap at this. 22nd. Yeah, I'm not gonna get in the top 14. See that? I went from first down to 22nd, and after my break, I was already still in 5th, and now I'm down to 22nd. And it's not like I'm taking that much longer per lap, but you know the AI just goes faster and faster and faster with each lap, which is unfair if you ask me. Yeah, no way now. Unless I wreck and rewind, but I'm not. If I do fall off, I do rewind, because I do want to actually get through this season, which means winning a few races, or at least competing in a few races. So far, not looking good. Maybe I shouldn't have practiced, or if I did practice, maybe I should have actually sandbagged. I don't know how the AI, I'm playing with the adaptive AI, which is why I keep talking about it. I don't know how the adaptive AI deals with sandbagging. My concern is that the adaptive AI is going to always perform however you performed your best. So the fact that I won a race or two means that they're never going to let me win another race. Because I'm just going to stay the same, or I'm going to do worse. I got lucky and won a race, right? And so the adaptive AI says, oh, okay, that's how good you are. And if you don't maintain that level of goodness, they don't realize you're not sandbagging. I assume that what they do is they adjust your current rating based on how long it's been since you did that. Not average overall, but like a sliding average with, you know, more and more emphasis on recent results and less emphasis on distant results.
This ends the first practice round of the weekend. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I was playing Deep Rock Galactic. That's what you're playing last night? And you did stop at 10, right? That's what, well, I would feel guilty if you stopped later than 10 when I could have rated you. All right, well, I'm in Q1. Let's get it going. Do I have a paddock? I got to answer probably. Or I could have rated anime just to spite you. What's Deep Rock Galactic like? I don't think I've heard of that. I have a lot of games.
Good morning from the Czech Republic, where
games that I might want to set up on. I have a Series S that's just been sitting there. I found out today that I can get a or not today. I found out last night, I think, that I can purchase a 4 terabyte expansion card for the Series X. Wait, I didn't have a message, right? Oh, please tell me I didn't have a message. I don't think I did.
Take the bike out of the pit, and the rider is ready to get on the bike.
It's expensive, but now I'm going to have to see if I can get Xbox Series X without any expansion cards. I think the ones they're selling now come with a 2 terabyte expansion card. I want to get a Series X that has a 2 terabyte internal SSD and no expansion, because then I can get the 5 terabyte expansion slot. They have gotten more and more expensive because imports have gotten more and more expensive. Hardware is more and more expensive these days. So yeah, the inflation of import electronics is kind of out of control. But we're later in the lifespan of the Xbox Series, so hopefully things will start getting cheaper at some point. Well, they won't get cheaper at any point, but maybe they'll come adjusting back down a little bit. At least in the U.S. I don't know about other places, but at least in the U.S., imports have gotten more expensive. Import electronics. I don't keep up with that sort of thing, but I know. But see, the Xbox Series X, if I bought it like from Microsoft, which I'd be crazy to do it anyway. I did buy the Series S from Microsoft because I bought a reconditioned one that was a 1 terabyte model, which they were a 1 terabyte black model, but they used to sell Series S black 1 terabyte models and white half terabyte models, and they were stopping to sell the black 1 terabyte models, but they were upgrading the white to 1 terabyte. I said, forget that. I want the black one. And all they were offering was the white 1 terabyte. So I found Microsoft sold a reconditioned one. And now if I finish in the top 4 here, I'm going to have to do another qualifier. But of course, then I have a chance of starting closer than 22nd or whatever. If I don't finish in the top 4, I'll be stuck near the back of the pack. It was 22nd I qualified in the first practice, right? Finished 22nd. Although may be where I finish in this qualifier. Probably will be where I finished in this qualifier. If I finish dead last in this qualifier, I'll finish dead last in the pack on the race. So like the winner of this will go into the qualifier, second, third, fourth place will go into Q2, but then Q5 will finish behind the 14 and the 4 winners of this. So they'll finish no higher than 18th if I don't qualify. So like 5th place here goes into 18. You know, you add, or goes into 19th, you add 14 each one. I'm guessing that's like, or maybe they just take your position in the official practice. I don't know. But so far, it looks like I'm going to, even though I finished in 22nd and only the top 14, only the top 14 qualified. I mean, you can't even see the guys behind me. They're not even on the map. Oh, what am I saying? It's a qualifier. They may not be on the... It's not a race, it's a qualifier. People ahead of me, people behind might be all the way behind me on the map and be ahead of me. Yes, I'm down to... What am I down to now? 8th place. So I'm going to be not in Q2, which is what I expected. I'll just be going late to the race. As I said earlier, I think it's very rare that I would finish in Q. I would be forced to play Q1 and then also forced to play Q2. If I finish so poorly in Q1, I'm likely to finish. Yeah, there's only 12. Oh, is there a 24 then total? Because it's showing me as the last one. It's not showing me ahead of anyone. But I think that means I'm in last right now, right? There's no 13. Otherwise, it would show 11, me 12th, and then 13th behind me, rather than 10, 11, and 12. Right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't show how far ahead I am of the next person. I've never paid attention to that. But what it means is, yeah, 14, 12 be 24. I don't know how many. I thought there were 27, because there's 13 teams of 2 plus me, the wild card, or the person I replaced is the... I don't know how many teams there are. There should be as many slots as there are teams. Sometimes I think I end up starting a race in like 27. Does that mean somebody dropped out and there's 14 teams? I never paid attention to how many teams there are. Maybe there's teams that are just not competitive. I don't see any new chats right now. Well, when this is done, I'll have to take a break before I'll be up to around 15 minutes, so I'll be taking my break before I go through the race. Then we'll do that in the next Twitch segment, and which means the next YouTube video. If any of you watching are into Civilization, I could use suggestions for the next Civilization game. Not the next Civilization. No, not play Civilization 7, but I mean the next next suggestions for the next game in Civilization. If you're on YouTube, you can leave a comment on the YouTube channel, but I will say right now that I have yet to play the next game on YouTube. Well, as of the time this goes out on YouTube, I will be ready to play the next YouTube game. If I say it on stream. But YouTube is finishing up game 17 on my YouTube release, and yet I'm already through game 18, or close to the end of game 18, in real time as I'm streaming this. So I'm a month ahead. I was going to take some serious time off, but then I had the electrical inspector, and I'm water off for a couple days. I had other things to do during my time off. So I've been making up content to maintain that lead, so when I actually take time off, I can get the things done that I want to get done during my time off. Which I hope to include being, well, there's, personal item stuff too, but I hope to include upgrading the music, adding suggestions. I've gotten a couple suggestions for new music. If you have any suggestions for adding music to the soundtrack, because I've got a 12-hour stream coming up, and those of you on YouTube probably just missed it, but those of you watching live, first Saturday in November, I'm doing a 12-hour stream, and if you sit there for more than just a few hours, even on Sundays when I do my 6-hour SnowRunner stream, the same 4 songs come up as background music, and that can get a little monotonous. So I want to increase that to 12. So crinklesmusic.com. If you want to link Xclan Music and Twitch chat, or just look in the description of the any YouTube video in the description. Any recent, I guess, YouTube video, there's a shout out to Crinkles. All the music I have now, I think save one. Most of the music I have now comes from Soundtrack from a Box. All of their background music is called Soundtrack from the Box. Volumes 1 up through volumes 24, but I have a license for 21 through 24, and I'm only using 22, so you can listen for free to the background music, the whole song. You go to crinklesmusic.com. You don't have to buy it to listen to it. You have to buy it to be able to use it as background music. You have to license it. So any suggestions for volumes 21, 23, and 24 would be greatly appreciated. Up to 3 suggestions each, because I'm going to add 3 songs to each. So I should have 12, maybe 13. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm gonna. No, I guess it would be 12. I don't know. If you have another suggestion from volume 22, you could do that too, because right now I have only 3 from volume 22. But yeah, I guess I would keep the 3 for 22. What I'm going to do is see what my top 3 suggestions are from 21. I might replace the one I have now from 21 with one of those 3, or just leave it in. So I'll have 4 from 21, and then 3 from each other. So 3 from 22, which I already have, 3 from 23, 3 from 24. And I like the fact that I would have 13 different background thoughts. If you're tristodectophobic, ignore what I just said. It would be my luck that I would end up losing followers and subscribers because somebody would sit there during the stream and notice, wait a minute, do you have 13 background music songs? I clearly counted 13. I'm sorry, I can't watch any streamer that has 13 songs because it's bad luck or the sign of the devil or something.
Let's take a look at the final ranking
Thor
of
would
the
hate me
first
for it.
Moto3
I don't know.
class qualifying session. You can see the names of the 4 riders who have just gained access to Q2.
Yeah, no more messages from Coaster. Oh, he stopped listening, I'm sure. All right, I did not finish in the top 4, which means I'm going to be in Q2. And since I'm already at 50 minutes, that also means that I'm going to take a break here. So if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I still got a couple hours to go. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube segment. The next video will be the next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is almost always midnight in the UK and almost never noon the next day in New Zealand. Thanks to daylight savings time, it's plus or minus an hour either way. So Twitch, yes, stick around. YouTube, thanks for watching either way, and I'll see you then.